What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Coach Stretch, and we are blessed to be here this Sunday evening. Statman AJT, the disciple Damo, Hollywood Mike is on vacation. We are the Number Streets Podcast. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Good.
Why are you shaking your head, Stashy? All right? What's wrong, man?
No, because I'm not good.
Oh, all right. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it?
We're gonna talk about it later.
Oh, all right.
Later in the show.
Oh, okay. Well, before we get to what's bothering stats, that sounds like a new topic item, by the way. What's bothering stats? Before we get to that, we want to thank our viewers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X. Did I say Instagram? YouTube,
Yep.
Twitch, and everywhere where plungers are sold. Thank you for tuning in. Shout outs. What up, EJ? What up, Kurt?
God, Bree, Mom, y'all, Brotherhood Hoop League, Neptunes, all the people who like, subscribe, to share, man. Peace and love to everybody.
Damo, you want to say what's up to your regular folk people?
Shout out to the normal.
There it is. Shout out to the fam, Team Relentless. Shout out to Triumph Nation Basketball Academy, Brotherhood Hoop League, all the coaches, all the captains, all the players. Shout out to everybody that's on the staff. What up, Rel? All the staff that's been working out with Brotherhood Hoop League, Katie, Miss Ebony, all the guys that's been volunteering. Shout out to little Isaiah, the towel boy. We'll get you some help next week, buddy. And a big shout out to you guys, man. Just, appreciate the ride. So, with that being said,
And by the way, calling all team Relentless. If you come out and be the Towel Boys, you will be in the starting lineup the next tournament. You're not coming out the games. Be the Towel Boy. I'll make sure of it. You will be in the starting lineup if you're the Towel Boy. We only need two to three. So hey, anybody want to volunteer their time, man? It's guaranteed playing time.
Hey, my boys already know better than that. But they appreciate your efforts, Damo. Let's get right into this thing. Brotherhood Hoop League, week 3. Oh man. What up, Mama? What up, Mr. What up, Dwight? I just left a beautiful dinner with my family, man. My mom, my sister, my nephews.
Where y'all go?
Longhorn. Went to Longhorn.
Okay.
It's pretty good, man.
Good spot.
Nice, low key. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty chill. Pretty chill, yo. Oh man. Week 3. Today started with Team Flick versus Team Elite in a very physical contest. Stats, you want to get your thoughts about it first? We blessed, Dwight. We blessed, man.
It was a lot going on in that game.
Stats on that one?
Huh?
Y'all got the stats? You want me to read the stats on that?
Yeah, read the stats.
Yeah, go ahead. You can read them first. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna say there's a lot going on. It was very physical, very chippy, a lot of trash talk going back and forth. New additions to Team Flick. Sadell Mullen was there, gave him a little juice. I think he should get a little bit more minutes. But Jason Dietrich, I had a great conversation with Jason. If you're watching, Jermaine, if y'all watching, man, appreciate y'all tapping in. Jason Dietrich went for 30. And honestly, just as a guy who's played a lot of basketball, that's the easiest 30 I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Easiest 30 I've ever seen in my life. Off the catch, off the dribble, in the post. He has a super high release, so you can't really block it. Like I think he played the whole game today too. I think he played the whole game. Like they said, they got to get their rhythm. So like he did his thing. And it was physical. Him and Barry went back and forth. Shout out to Barry.
What up, Clyde?
He didn't have his best game today, but in the second half, he picked it up a little bit.
12
Shout out to Matt Williams too, man. Hit 4 threes for them. I was talking to him after the game. You know, he said that he, had a little ring rust to knock off, but he's getting back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys are getting that rust off. Guys are starting to get in rhythm now. Who else stood? Knight had what? 10 points, 12 points, 14 points. I think one of them.
Knight had 10 points.
Okay. Jase brings a physical presence to them that was especially needed in this game. Shout out to Coach Tay. Shout out to Rat. That was just a good physical game, man. Team Elite won. I forgot the score, Damo. Maybe you could tell me, but
I don't think it says it on here.
Okay, that's fine. But it was very very physical.
I think Elite ended up winning by like maybe 6 or something like that.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
It was real physical and chippy, and we like that kind of stuff. So shout out to both teams, man. Again, Jason is just an effortless scorer.
What up, Prince? What up, A? What up, Henry?
Yeah.
Henry,
y'all can give y'all thoughts now.
Damo, you want to go?
No, I mean, good game, man. Jason just. I mean, what can I say, bro? Like,
what up, Nori?
He's a scoring machine.
What up, Kiki?
He's just a scoring machine, bro. He can't be stopped. I mean, I don't think there's an answer for him. I mean, you just gotta let him do his thing and just try to win. Just try to win another way. Just try to outplay pretty much, because you're really not gonna stop him. The only best thing you can do is try to contain. I mean, he has everything. He got the 3-ball, mid-range, inside presence. Like, I mean, he could pretty much score from anywhere on the court. And he's got size. So what can you do?
What up, Denari?
I think Team Elite got it done by committee. I mean, they had 3 guys in double figures, and Ned had 9 points as well.
Did he? Okay. Shout out to Ned too. I forgot to mention him.
Ned hit 3 too today.
Yes, he did.
Trey ball today.
No, that shit was up.
He hit a trey ball today. So I mean, they got it done by committee. Like, Barry didn't have his best shooting night, but his teammates were there to pick him up, and they stepped up. So good game, Team Elite. I think they're one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah. I like the way that the direction that Team Flick is going in. I mean, I just echo all the sentiments y'all gave about Jason. He's a pro, man. He's a pro's pro. And he's been there, he's done that. And I had a conversation with him as well. And he was like, look, man, all the guys that say they want to smoke, man, you gotta understand that you're not going to be able to stop him. Like, just understand this fact. When you say
going into the game,
you are not going to be able to stop him. Simple and plain, he gets a lot of shot attempts. So he's going to make shots. You know what I'm saying? And he's crafty, and he has the IQ, and he has the know-how, and he can use his body extremely well. You know what I'm saying? What up, Terry? And he has guys like Terry that I just mentioned that can come down and give him the ball in his sweet spot. They ran him off some pin downs. They had him just posting up. He was standing in the corner a couple times. I mean, it's just not possible, not even feasible to think that you're going to come into the game and shut him down. It's just take that off the plate. What you want to do is you just want to make it difficult for him to score. That you're going to come into the game. Like, that's the best you can do. And then, of course, you want to shut down the supporting cast. And again, Jermaine shows up. He gets on the glass. He does his thing. Terry, I would like to see Terry shoot a couple more threes. He has a nice jump shot.
He hit one today. I think he hit 2 today, didn't he?
I think he hit
1 or 2. I know he hit 1.
He hit 1 according to the stat book.
And then the other guy hit 1 or 2. Ray Lance, I believe, or whatever his name is.
Roy Lance.
Roy Lance.
Yeah, Roy Lance. He hit 1 or 2. I mean, look, the supporting cast just got to be there, man. I need to get more out of Donnie Elliott. I need to get Sedell some more TikTok on the floor because he's very aggressive. He was getting to the rim, and that's just the supporting cast. If they could just give them 10 points, 10 to 12 points, they can win. They could have won the last 2 games. Like just flat out, they could have won the last 2 games. So, but I tip my hat to Coach Tay and D Knight and Lou and Barry. Matt played. He was great today. Matt was great today. He hit the 1-3 and walked and turned before the joint hit the rim. He was already walking back towards the other end, and that's how you know he's in his element. So, look, we already know Team Elite is one of the better teams in the league, and they find ways every week to get it done. So I was impressed.
I would say they are getting closer every week. They got to find a second consistent scorer to complement Jason.
Yep.
That's what they need. A second consistent scorer to complement Jason would really help put them over the top. Really help put them over the top. And as far as Team Elite, for you to win a game without a normal Barry game says a lot about the quality of that team and how they push through. I just think, again, when you get guys contributing like Matt and Jase with his physicality and Knight and Ned with his playmaking and again he hit the jumper today. He was attacking the rim. I think that's a recipe for winning, Damo. I do, and I really think that they keep that up, man. They're going to be tough. They're going to be really tough to beat. What you think before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, I think you said team. You said Team Flick, right?
Team Elite.
Oh yeah, Team Elite. Yeah, I think that they're gonna be a tough team to beat. I think they're really good. And also Barry's not gonna play.
Right.
Not gonna play bad. Like he's not gonna continue to play bad like that. And I really didn't. I mean, he just
missed shots.
Like
he just missed shots.
So
he just missed shots. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just miss the shots you normally made.
He still had 12 points.
Yep. So, good win for Team Elite. Next game, Team Sky versus Team Jelly, and Stretch's debut. You want to give your thoughts on this first since you played, or you
might want to wait for him to come back on for that one.
You want to wait for him to come back on for that one?
So
all right.
Shit, man.
All right. So then we'll
skip that one. Back to it after.
Okay, so then we'll go to the Kings versus the Mamba Bloodline. That was Aaron's team versus Tay's team. This is a really, really good game. Like a really good game. Go ahead, get your thoughts first.
We're doing Kings versus Bloodline.
Yep.
I thought that was a good game, man. It's just the Kings are just they're still trying to figure it out. Like they got a new addition now, so I think they're getting better and better. They got their horse in DJ. He poured in 13 points. Newman was pretty good today. He had 12 points. No, Leo had 12 points. I'm sorry.
Leo had 12.
All
right, stretch back. You want to go to y'all game because I know y'all got thoughts. Matter of fact, I'll give thoughts first. Team Scott.
I thought y'all was talking about Kings. Y'all,
yeah, but we
finished that game.
No, we waited for you because you could talk some shit.
I'm not talking shit, bro.
Stop.
I did all my shit talking during the game.
You did. You was running up and down the sideline like you was the Black Bob Knight.
Well, that's how I coach anyway. That ain't nothing. If anybody that's seen me coach, like that ain't nothing different from what I normally do. all up and down that sideline.
I think it was a and this isn't a shot at Mike. I know it's going to be perceived that way. It was a stark difference in execution today. Damo had a great game, had 18 points, 9 rebounds. The ball was moving more. The defense played better, and that's a really good team in Team Jelly. Like Ham had 17, Jew had 7. I like the defensive game plan that y'all had. And y'all ran some sets, and that helped y'all win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, it's again, Mike does an incredible job, man. You know what I'm saying? But there were some new additions. Like we had Marius came in from Team
He was
Elite.
big for y'all too.
He's a two-way guy. He's a two-way guy, and he adds shooting, and that was a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? And he's an extra ball handler. You know what I'm saying? Like he could dribble the basketball. TB was there again today, so we had like 2 point guards. We had TB and BJ. They took turns handling the point, and so that makes it easier for guys like Damo and Marius to focus on scoring and defending when you don't have to carry the load of being a point guard as well. Like we see that with Phoenix right now with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. When you got to wear multiple hats, it tears your game to shreds.
And we're gonna talk about them later too. But go ahead.
Like also big shout out to Henry and Sean Pete. They bought into their roles today. And we executed. Like that was the game plan. Like, I don't want to go into the X's and O's, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to talk over nobody's head. But look, this thing was real simple, man. Like we pressured on both ends of the floor. And we took advantage of the driving lines, and we lived at the free throw line. And when it was time to make threes, we made threes. And most importantly, down the stretch, we made all our free throws. And again, that's how you close teams out, bro. We was up by as much as 14 and closed them out. Like we knew they was gonna make a run. We stood tall in the run and closed them out. So big shout out to Team Sky. Excellent job executing. Excellent job buying in. I appreciate the effort from you guys. Special shout out to Taj. Just flat out being aggressive on both ends of the floor. He was blocking shots. He was in the passing lane. Like he was everywhere. Big shout out to Damo. Damo tried to take a charge today. Like, listen, we had a game plan, and we executed that game plan, and we took Team Jelly out of what they wanted to do, and that it was monumental for us to just take them out of what they wanted to do. So I tip my hat to all the guys that played, and big shout out to Team Sky.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the guys, man. I think everybody, we came up with a game plan. We executed the game plan on both ends of the floor. We followed the game plan on defense to a T, perfect.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that was the difference. That was a huge difference. To hold a team like that who can really score to, I think, like 43 points or something like that, 44 points.
Hold them underneath that speed limit, baby.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a really good job defensively. Everybody bought into what they were supposed to do. Offensively, we had a lot more structure in terms of what we were doing. I won't say what we were doing and what our concepts were, but to me, Henry and Sean Pete, although they didn't score a ton of points today, Henry had 8 rebounds as well.
Impact.
They didn't score a ton of points, but just their presence on the floor and being able to drag the bigs out of the paint was just, so that we can get good looks at the rim was amazing. Like those guys bought into their roles. I don't think we win that game without them, like dragging the big out. So I mean, they were really good. The addition of Marius was really good. I'm happy to have Mo. I'm really happy to have Mo. I mean, he came out. I just, I told him once everything went down, to go out there and be him. So that's all I needed for him to do was just be him. And that's what he did. He put the ball on the floor. He got to the rack. He was making catch and shoot threes. He played most of all the best to me. That the points are great, but the highlight of the day is his defense, man. I mean, he was outstanding defensively.
Outstanding.
That was a defensive clinic he put on one of the best players in the gym in this league.
Yeah.
So, he had a huge impact today. He was great. Taj was doing his thing.
Yeah.
He was flying around, doing what he had to do. Even though, the points may not reflect, but his impact on the game was great. TB had a really good game.
He did.
He was getting to the basket. He was taking advantage of mismatches when he had the smaller guys on him and putting them in the basket.
Yep.
Everybody really, really stepped up and did what they needed to do. And we weren't complete today either. So, we were missing two guys that I think
missing a couple guys, man. And
tremendously. And Cam and Soup. So can't wait to have those guys. Like I said, we stayed composed. We didn't turn the ball over today.
Nope.
So that's the biggest thing. When you're able to actually get looks at the basket because you can get some possessions without all over. So, hey, man, good win, Team Sky. Way to bounce back and get in the winners column for this first week. Let's build off of this.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this about Team Jelly, man. Team Jelly played hard, man. And there was a lot of shots that they normally make that we just made extremely difficult. Like I don't think Murdoch hit any threes today, and that was part of the game plan. We running that joke off the line every time he touch it. We're gonna run that joke off the line. He don't get no space, and that just his 2 or 3 threes a game are like backbreakers to the other team. Every time he scores, it's a backbreaker. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the swing type of shot that he hits. And we said we're not giving those up today. So but Juju was composed. I mean, he went to some post work stuff. He had one turnaround right there in front of me, man. That jump was crazy. He had a turnaround fadeaway joint on the baseline. Yo, that joint was crazy. And Ham played hard, you know what I'm saying? But, they'll be okay. They'll bounce back. Like, they definitely will bounce back. They have amazing team chemistry, and they got a great game plan. And, sometimes the ball bounce your way, and sometimes it don't. But some of them shots that we have seen them make, they missed today. But, we was playing some defense. We was playing some defense.
We played hard defense, man. Like, we made it tough on them.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, they're still one of the best teams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the best teams in the league, man. And this is a testament to what I was saying about Team Sky. Look, Team Sky could be one of the better teams in the league as well. They absolutely got their formula. They got the formula right now. You just gotta keep riding the wave. Now you got to roll into momentum. Got to roll it. This was why that second half was so important.
Right.
This is why that second half, when I stepped in last week, was so important. We needed momentum to carry over into today, and that momentum carried us through today. And now you got almost 2 games worth of good action, good energy going into your next game. AOP, that is my baby girl name. My daughter name is actually Sky, but Mike's daughter name is Skyler, so he called the team Sky, but that's actually my daughter name. Yeah, Sky. Stats, you want to say anything before we move on to the next game?
I don't have anything else really to add outside. I just want to shout Damo out. There's been a lot of talk about him.
Yeah.
And that's gonna come when you number 1 draft pick.
Yep.
And Mike, rightfully so, talks his guy up. And today, I know he's a great player and an even better person. And but Forget the person stuff, because that's not even a debate. But the game stuff, he hadn't played his best. He'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Anybody who knows him will tell you that. But today, 18 points and 9 rebounds with his usual great defense. We got to leave him alone. Let's
You know, look, I will say one thing on that. You know what I'm saying? Like
let's leave him alone.
That stuff is gonna come. That stuff is gonna come. And you know, when you're the number 1 overall pick of a brand new league, like I told Damo, man, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But up until this point right here, he never had an opportunity to wear his crown the right way. And today, you can see the impact that Damo has on the game. You can see the impact. He can score. He's a 3-level scorer, and he's an amazing defender. So you may not like his brand of basketball, but you got to respect it. And as a number 1 pick, that's all you want. Respect his game. And on top of that, I personally, and I'm challenging Mike to do this moving forward. When you draft the number 1 pick, you make him be a number 1 pick. You make him do that. Damo knew coming to the game, he won't coming out the game. I don't give a damn what was going on. Damo not coming out. Because I'm going to use my number 1 pick just like everybody else used theirs. You know what I'm saying? Jason Dietrich don't come out the game. Why would he? He's the number 1 pick. John Allman don't come out the game. Why would he? He's the number 1 pick. Barry barely come out the game. Why would he? He's the number 1 pick. When you get your number 1 picks, you got to use them the whole time. And Damo already knew what time it was. Me and him talked the other night in the gym. He's like, oh God, it's like riding the bike. I said, yeah, get ready to ride on that old 10 speed that we had. We came back on that mountain bike.
Yeah, that was fun Friday. I was like, man, I ain't worked out like this in forever.
Let's go and get back in that mountain bike, baby. And look, it went right into the game today. It went right into the game today. All this stuff that we did in the gym went right into the game today. And, nothing made me prouder as a coach. Like, personal story, I've known Damo since he was like 13 years old. Nothing made me prouder than him, for him personally, when everybody was saying that he ain't deserved the number 1 pick, to close out this game at the free throw line, when last week he struggled at the line. He closed that shit out himself at the free throw line. Ball game. So that made me proud as a coach, as a trainer, as an older bro to him. And, that validated that man. So, look, you may not like it, but you damn sure got to respect it. And if I got to coach every game on the sideline, just so you do got to respect little bro, I will run through this whole damn league for Damo.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
You go ahead, Stats.
I mean, you just said you're gonna run through the league. Pause.
That's you too.
What you mean?
That's you too.
Whoever
in the way. Whoever in the way. If I'm on the sideline, your ass going down. Period.
Well, obviously I disagree, but
I know you got to disagree. But if I was on the sideline and we played y'all, you're going down. Period.
That's how you supposed to feel, because I feel the same way. Absolutely.
That's why I love you, Stats.
Love you too. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm still mad about the day. Yeah, I don't.
You gotta smile, bro. You gotta let it go.
Listen, man. We'll get to my game. we'll get to my game.
Look, but listen, I would have rather did what you did today than did what I did after I left that gym and had to go sit in another gym, listen to somebody for 2 hours. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't get yourself in trouble.
No, I'm not.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
This is insanity.
Look, there go Marius right there. Appreciate you popping up, man. We'll see your name.
You won the trade, bro.
Yeah, we'll see your name up here a lot, man. Thanks for tapping in.
Rhea, boy, we go back all the way to Phoebus days, man.
Oh, yeah. Word.
Me and Mo, we go back to Phoebus, man.
Marius don't even remember me, man. He tried out for Tribe when he was in high school, bro. He tried out for Tribe, bro. He ain't stick on though, but he tried out. It was him. It was another couple guys from Phoenix that came out there. We was practicing at Mitchville. He ain't stick around. You know what I'm saying? I was a little OD back then, but
Yeah, you probably ran the nigga off.
I ran the shit out of all of them.
Okay, because we're not about to get into your terrorist stories. We could be all day. Because you know how you do. Kings versus Bloodline, man. Another great game. This was physical too. Bloodline won. I just want to give some quick thoughts real fast. Tay had 22 today. Kept his MVP campaign going. Obviously, they're 3-0. Chaz didn't have his best offensive game, but he made some plays for them. He was very good defensively.
Timely plays.
Yeah, he did. I didn't get a chance to tell him that, but he was very good on defense too.
Very good on defense. Chaz defensive. First team all D.
Chaz. Me and Chaz had an interesting conversation in the gym that day, Damo, about his defense, and ever since then, you remember when he was You remember when Chaz got heated? If he's watching, shout out to you, Chaz, for your defense today, man. It was excellent. You made plays, you hustled. Like, the shot's not gonna always go in, man, but you definitely had an impact. Kurt played great today.
Shout out to Kurt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kurt.
On both ends. And shout out to Trail too, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Trail, man. Trail gets things done on both ends. That's probably the biggest compliment you can give to a guy. He gets things done.
Yeah.
On both ends, man. He hit two layups off of steals. I think he actually stole it.
Yeah.
He did that against us too at the end of the game, man. So timely plays. Melo made some good plays for them too. Shout out to AB with the coaching stuff, man. Like they're rolling right now. And in terms of Kings, man.
Another tight one.
They seem like they're on the precipice, and I don't know what's. And Nori hit 2 threes today too. Shout out to you, Nori.
Yep.
They're on the precipice, man. I just don't know. Like DJ, I think he had 13 for them.
13.
Yeah, he did.
They just gotta get over the hump, man.
Hey, right there. They're literally right there.
Right down. I've been texting Aaron tonight. They right there, bro. They just got some few key things to make, and they right there, man.
I'm gonna say this stats about them. Team, and this is also what I was saying about Team Sky. Team chemistry matters, and I know Stats, you ain't a big fan of team chemistry.
I am now. I am now.
Chemistry matters. You need guys like, and I'm not saying that they don't like each other, but there's some tension there. There's some tension there.
On which team?
Kings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kings. There's some tension there, and you know what I'm saying, like. Guys, not listening to the coach not listening to the players, and it's going back and forth. Everybody wants to play, and it's tough, man. Like, but they're right there. Even despite all of that, they're right there. And again, we talking about 2 or 3 possessions, man. 2 or 3 different possessions go their way.
They right there,
and they undefeated.
Yep.
2 or 3. Possession.
Same thing happened in Team Elite game too. Yeah. Team Elite. I mean, they lost that on the buzzer beater.
Yes. Yes. They
are right there. They're right there. They're right there.
So, that's why I try to tell Aaron earlier this week, man, just stay encouraged, bro. Like, keep speaking positive and life into your team, because it ain't like you guys are a bad team. Like, you're like literally right there. Like, just 4, like I said, man, 3-4 possessions. 2 a game. 2.
That's it.
2 a game.
That's it.
You're undefeated.
That's it.
I think they struggle with some identity, stuff sometimes because they play tough, tight games.
They don't. I've said it since the beginning of the season. I don't think they know whether they want to play big or go smaller. I don't think they know exactly what their identity is.
They started out smaller and then went big.
And then went bigger.
And then went bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they just got to pick one and
And
let them be
ride,
that
and
main
ride
one.
the
Not saying
wave,
you
yo.
can't have the versatility because you need the versatility. You can't play big all the time.
Right.
But they got to pick one. This is our main identity.
Right.
When the team changes, we need to be able to change with them if we have to, but they
Correct.
need to pick one. That's what I think.
I thought Newman played pretty well
He
today.
did.
I thought Leo played pretty well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that, AB.
Shout out
I
to Tay
agree.
Johnson too, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
Tay
he's
Johnson,
fast.
he played pretty well today. He's quick, bro.
He's Lord.
And I think Tay and Leo together make a great pairing in the backcourt. I would like to see them get a little bit more minutes, but then again, like, so here's the thing about coaching and stats. You know this now, that sometimes you just have to put, like you always tell me,
Put your 5 best players on the court, bro. We got.
Go.
That's it.
Put your best players on the court and let's go.
And thank you. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
I feel like I've only seen him play once, but he comes highly regarded. I like his game.
Right.
If you feel like Dante Johnson is one of your 5 best players, he needs to be on. He is. I think so.
Oh, absolutely.
I think so. He needs to be on the court.
Yeah.
Him,
Leo together. DJ. One of your better players. And then let them other two rotate. Like you got Newman. I like them pairing together a little bit. I saw Cam. He struggled a little bit today. But you know, you got Cam and Newman. There, like you can actually play 5 out with that lineup. They're just so close, man. It's frustrating, but they're so close. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they figure it out this week, man.
They play next week or this week coming up.
I'll look.
Yeah.
Next week they play Team Flick.
Okay.
Somebody got to win.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game, I think.
Somebody has to win.
Yep.
We're also going to change that schedule a little bit because we have the Battle of Undefeateds, and we want them in the primetime game, which is 10 o'clock. So, what do y'all think? 11? I think 10 is probably the best.
Probably 11. Okay. I would think more people come in at 11, but 10 is fine too.
I would say 11.
I kind of want the referees more fresh.
Okay, yeah.
Like that first game is always like a little warm up for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they hit and miss. That second game.
All right, yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I want the best.
Bloodline versus Mentality, they already play at 11. So if we keeping it at 11, they already there.
Oh, okay.
I don't want them. I'll probably push them to 10. Because I want the best version of those officials that we're going to get. Yeah, like I thought they refereed our game pretty well. And then after our game, you can see, you know what I'm saying? Because it's 3 of them, you can start seeing the decline go like that. So 11 was kind of lit, though.
It definitely was. Whole thing was bad.
11 was lit.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Or maybe we could just do a longer intermission between that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them a couple extra minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
To get warm and let them know, like, yo, this the one right here. Don't focus.
This the one right here. Yeah. But we are gonna start making little adjustments to the schedule based on records. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we definitely want the game of the week to be at 10 or 11 a.m. See, Tay said he like 10. Yeah, because the 11 and 12 o'clock game, them guys start coming in around 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I just put Melo's comment up there.
Yeah. He said, this in church is all you got. I love it.
Yeah. So
I love it, bro.
We're gonna figure it out. If the schedule changes, we'll put it in the captain's chat and let y'all know.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we gotta highlight. We definitely gonna highlight this game this week. Or we got major games coming up, like Team Flick versus 757 Kings. Like somebody must go. Somebody's gonna win this Sunday. And that's for 2 games in a row. Somebody's must go. Matter of fact, those 2 games need to be 10 and 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 2 more undefeated teams. That's
No, you
No,
got two.
just two. Just two.
It's
The
two
other ones
undefeated.
haven't won yet. That's
Yeah,
why
the
we
other-
would put them. That's going to be super competitive.
Yeah,
Super
that's
competitive.
yeah. We that should be the
That should be the 10 o'clock game if we being honest.
going into the week. Like that should be
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
So,
that should be the,
so
that
next
should
week
be
we
the-
might just
I
want to
mean, it
start.
is the 10 o'clock game, so they already slotted properly.
So everybody slotted properly.
Everybody slotted properly.
That 11 o'clock game gonna be crazy.
Listen.
That joke gonna be crazy.
Listen. I'm ready for that just as a fan.
Man.
I hate Mamba mentality right now. I hate him with my heart.
Well, let's go ahead and get into your game, buddy.
I hate them. I love them, but I hate them dudes with a listen.
Let's go ahead and get into it,
Listen,
Stan. Tell us
listen.
why you mad, son.
Listen.
y'all had them, man.
We had those motherfuckers, man. So first of all, if team Mamba mentality is watching, I gave y'all credit earlier. I tagged y'all on Facebook, at least the ones that are my friends on Facebook, and I gave y'all credit after the game. That's a great team over there, and they got guys. I'm gonna get to Trig later, but they have a great team over there.
Love is love.
Huh?
Kurt said, "Love is love."
We had them. The game plan was solid, bro. We look. We respect all of their guys. We respect all of their guys, but John, Booty, Trig, and Xavier was the top on the scouting report. And John only had 10. We wanted Booty. We know he can score, but we wanted him to be a scorer instead of getting other guys open. He only had 4 assists, had 3 turnovers. And X, I love his game. I told him that personally. We kept him off the glass. He only had 4 rebounds. This motherfucker Trig, listen.
New Brotherhood League high record.
Yes.
Yeah,
listen.
31 points, man.
Which was crazy because Jason had 30.
30.
Which
And
was,
then Trig was like, not to be outdone. Dog, I hate those motherfuckers right now, man. 7 threes, and quite a few of those were of the insane, unbelievable variety.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Jazz. My God.
And again, all you could do is just tip your hat on some of those shots, bro. I mean, because I'll be honest, those last 2 shots weren't great shots, but they went in anyway.
Cash.
And that was the difference in the game. The one in the corner and the one on the top of the key.
At the top of the key was crazy.
Bro, like, listen, man.
Definitely, in fact, D-Night. Got to get that AC under control.
Listen.
We got to make a
opening that front door helped out a lot, though. So let's
Indeed.
make sure we keep all doors open.
All
that stuff.
We had them. Jay Wright for our team had 24. Man was really good today. Batman had 12. I didn't have my best game offensively. I'll let them talk about that. We turned them over. We was getting into them. That was the game plan. Like, we're gonna try to get into them, bro. Like, we want them to play at a different pace that they had normally been playing with. First half, I think we was up 10 at halftime, if I'm not mistaken, y'all. I don't recall. We had
y'all got up as big as 10 points, man.
And like Booty got hot in the third quarter. And he hit 3 straight off the dribble threes. I know it was in his game, but bro, at least miss one of them shits. Fuck it, miss all of them. I ain't want you to make no shots, but he hit them to his credit. And Trig again, man, what can you say? Like, he's the leading front runner for the MVP.
Yeah.
And like he don't really talk a lot out there either. He just going about his business and do his thing.
He was talking some shit today.
I didn't. Oh well, I mean,
he doesn't really say anything.
He doesn't really say much.
He kind of just does like gestures. He's
right.
like
he doesn't really say much. That's a great team over there, man. Coached by Pap. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. They get all the credit. And as far as my team, I feel like we're on the precipice too. Like we didn't have, we came back against Mamba Bloodlines. We were there.
Yeah.
We had them, bro. This one gonna sit with me. I can't lie. I'm pretty open with how I feel about things. Probably too much sometimes, but this one's gonna sit with me because we had them. We had them, bro. And great teams. And they're a great team, man. They close the game. So, man, shout out to them. And if we didn't say the number Trig had, it was 31.
31 points, man. 31.3.
7 threes, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. You had a hell of a day.
Hell of a day.
Hell of a day, man. Broke the record today, set the all-time scoring record.
Which had just been set
by
Right.
Jason Ditch.
that morning.
Right. So,
Like, that's crazy. Hey, we got some ballers in this league, bro. Like, look, shout out to all the guys, man. That's in that thing competing, man. Like, we got some ballers, man. Like, just look, I love the competition, man. I love the guys, man. That's bringing their lunch pail in there, man. And again, fresh off the clock. Shout out to the officials, Mo, Maine, Jay. Them Jones talking about, man, they just got off of work, man. Like 7:30 in the morning, and coming straight to the games to play. Like, I appreciate the dedication, man. I really do, man.
Thank y'all, man. They was pretty good today too.
who was that?
Mo, the official.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Mo yesterday. Mo was in Virginia Beach, refereeing games over there. Left there, went to work, came straight to us.
Mo getting the money.
Okay.
Hey, get money, Mo. Shout out to Mo.
I know Mo got to be laid out right now somewhere, man.
Yeah. But man, that was a good game, man. That was a
good game.
That was a really good game. Man, the Bullies, man, they just collapsed, man. Like they had a 10-point lead, just couldn't hold on to it, man. When they had the lead, I thought they actually had these guys. I was like, man, today just might not be mentality's day. It seemed like it was heading in that direction, and then they just kind of just flipped the switch, and it was some costly turnovers that happened.
Yeah.
I hate that a performance like Jay Wright's performance today just gets ruined by something like that, because I mean he had 24 points, but man, on the defensive end he was something special too, bro. Like he was everywhere. He was everywhere today, doing everything for that team, and it sucks that they lost, man. But Trig was outstanding, man, as he's been pretty much the entire season so far. All 3 games he's been pretty damn good. So today he was great. So
phenomenal.
But again, they do it by committee as well. They had 3 guys in double figures. John 10 points, Booty 14 points, and then Trig 31 points.
Wait. God, dog, bro.
31 points, bro. Xavier, he only had 8 points, but his impact is always felt like, yo, I feel like he's one of the best players in the league, bro. That guy he's like a bull. Like,
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Bro, he's strong.
Yeah.
He's about 6'5", probably 230 pounds.
Probably more than that, but he's quick. Like he got movement.
Right, and he moves quick. He's light on his feet. Like you see that guy, yo. I when I seen him, we were playing last week. I was like, man, I gotta get out this guy's way, bro. Like I'm trying to defend that. Like he get a rebound. Like he's run a guy just move over. Like it's He can play, bro.
He can play.
He can really play. I don't know where what high school he went to. I don't know where he played.
He went to Hammond Christian.
Man,
He played for Tony Rutland.
he can hoop, bro.
Yeah.
He can hoop, man. I'll take him on my team any day, bro. I would play with somebody like that in open gym any day, bro. Like he can hoop, bro.
He can play, man. And he's just getting into coaching, man. So all the guys who are coaches, like for real, man, feel free to give him some advice, man. But I told him, I said, man, I don't think your playing day is over with, bro. Like, for real. Like, you get into some better shape and take this thing a little bit seriously, like, you might find a way to get paid, brother.
You talking about Xavier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Denari, shout out to Denari, too, man. He had 8 rebounds today.
He did.
He had 8 rebounds, bro. Shout out to Denari, bro. I mean, he was out there. He was out there flying around.
Yep. I tell you, he with me with Team Relentless. Tell him, Kurt, he messed around being a Neptune jersey real fast, messing with me, Jack.
He could help y'all, honestly. He really could.
We need a glass eater.
Eat a glass eater, and he's that.
He is that.
And he gonna get offensive rebounds and score.
Yes.
So he's gonna get you points. He might average 10 points a game, with 10 boards.
He's a glass eater, bro.
I told him I enjoy going against him, man. He's a great player, man. He's a great player. He really is. He's a load too, like you said, Dom. I feel like I'm pretty strong, but he's strong too. Like he goes. He's active.
Guys like him, it's like he has natural strength too.
Yeah.
Like you know the difference between like weightlifting strength and like natural strength.
Yeah.
Like
he has very good functional strength.
Right.
Functional strength.
Right. That's probably a better way to say it.
Yep, he does. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. My Gatorade cup came on a few times trying to keep him off the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Stretch. Give your thoughts.
I told you, man. I thought you should have got the basketball a little bit more, bro. Especially at the top of the key. Dribble handoff action or just to catch it and attack the closeout. Especially against guys that are, bigger than you. Like, give you a chance to use your IQ and knowledge of basketball angles against them, like you did a couple times on
Xavier.
It wasn't
Xavier.
Yeah, just using your basketball knowledge against them. This wasn't a stats post up game, but this could have been a stats drive attack, dribble handoff, DHO game. And I felt like y'all left some food on the plate with that. Y'all didn't go to that at all. And you gotta kind of put that in your pocket stats. Like, you gotta start demanding the rock a little bit more, bro. Like, looking at your team, bro, who got more basketball experience than you? That shit ain't a hard question. No hard question. This shit ain't no hard question.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm still upset.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so
not about. Obviously, I wanted the ball more, but not that, bro. We had them.
I know you had them.
Yeah, that's a tough way to lose, bro.
This is what I'm saying. So, like, think about all the teams that are thriving right now. They lean on the guys that had the most basketball experience. That's how you gonna win. Who got more guys on the floor at the same time that can play basketball
that know how to play basketball?
That know how to play basketball. That's why Team Elite is so dangerous. They got 4 or 5 guys that play Division I basketball. 3. Well, you got 2 D3s, 2 D1s. Like, they got
college basketball, just period.
Yeah, they got 4 or 5 college basketball athletes.
Hell, even Ned plays some JUCO ball.
Right. So that's 6 guys.
Even Ned.
So, and then you think about mama mentality, man. You got guys that's played, bro. Like, Trigg played. He was hell in high school.
John played.
John played. Yeah.
Bro, he was overseas.
Bro.
He was.
It was good.
Like, bro, these guys could play basketball.
Yep.
And that's
I don't know what level Booty. I don't know what level Booty played at. I know he played
in high school. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
had opportunities to go to college. I'm pretty positive of that. I don't know
Yeah.
if he won or not.
Even if you didn't go, like if you played a high level in basketball in high school too, like that's got to count. I mean, that counts for something.
These
It
guys
definitely does.
great,
It does.
These guys,
Because as we've seen, everybody don't know how to play under the whistle.
Ooh. That open.
It's a lot different, man. It's a lot different.
It's different, brother.
It even took me took me some time to get back used to, because I haven't played under the whistle in. Because I've never played in any adult leagues or anything, so I haven't played under the whistle in almost 10 years. Bro.
And one thing, yes, as a co-founder of the league, I'm a big up the league that I co-found, right? But this league different, bro. Like you're not just coming in here off the street putting up 20s. You're not gonna do that. You're not. As a matter of fact, is anybody averaging 20? Jason aside. But that's it, right?
Probably Trigg. So I think
Trigg next.
Okay, Jason and Trigg. That's it. You got two 20-point guys in this league. Tay might be close.
About 16, 17, about 18.
Tay might be close.
Tay is not close.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
No. Today was his first 20-point game.
He had 20 today?
Yeah, he had 22.
He had 22. Today was his first 20
John was at 20 until today.
He dropped. So now he's not a 20-point guy.
So you got 220, bro. You're not just gonna come, Mello, the draft. Yeah.
Hey, Derek, Tay actually is playing.
The draft is what really, really separates us. I don't think anyone's ever done something like that.
Right.
You are not just going to come in this league and just walk in and think you're gonna get 20. It's way too much talent in this league for that.
Right.
Unless you're a current active pro who's currently overseas or somebody like that, if you're just a normal or regular guy, you're not just gonna come in here and do and just get 20.
Got one on standby, by the way, in case y'all want to see him.
You what you say, Damo?
I said I got one on standby, by the way.
We know we know you do. Shout out to Mano, but no.
Shout out my boy Mano, man.
We love you, Mano, if you watching, but no. But no. Because he gonna come, bro. He gonna come in. Come on, man. That's not.
And he gonna talk shit.
He gonna talk crazy.
He gonna talk crazy.
Listen. Right now, Jason. Jason is what, a 43-year-old man,
right?
And he's coming in and he's putting up 30 with E. Like, come on, bro. Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So you're not just gonna come in this league and do 20, man. So. Like, just shout out to every single player in the league, man. Hey, Dave, send me Xavier's number too, man, so I can hit him up. I
got Xavier's number, bro.
Okay, well, send me his number then.
All right.
So but
your teacher is jab cross.
Stop. I love his game, bro. I think y'all said he was a younger man.
Yeah, he like 23, man.
Right. So if I can help any way I can with basketball knowledge, I'd be happy to.
Well, don't teach him to dribble 9 times on the back down. That ain't.
He hadn't done it. Actually.
He hadn't done it all year until today.
Until today, I was like, oh shit.
Me and Damo looked at each other, was like, I know this motherfucker did not do this.
I was pressing today, bro. I just need to.
We know. We saw that shit. That's why I talked to you at halftime. I was like, yo, bro, it's like, drive that shit. Catch it.
You traveled on the sweep through and they ain't called it.
Yeah,
everybody screamed travel. I said, no, it's not a travel. They didn't call it travel. It's not a travel.
I actually, what the funny thing is, I actually heard everybody say that too. And I wanted to look in the crowd. But the game was so close. I literally heard everybody saying that when I did it.
It was pretty bad.
And no, it was a travel. I actually felt myself travel. I felt myself travel. I was like, oh hell. I'm gonna hear that. But hey, I scored on that play actually, so I was happy with that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Got your back, Stats.
I hate y'all though, because you've read that did.
Stats don't travel, man. I got your back.
That was my first one all season though.
It was.
I mean, you technically haven't had one yet, because
you haven't had a travel call all year, bro.
Yeah.
So everybody in the open gym that's always calling travel. Once we go back to open gym, I don't want to hear it. I better not see one travel call on stats.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be interesting, bro. When y'all go back to playing pickup, like regular pickup,
It's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same because now we got to taste a higher level back. Listen, right now y'all can't see it. My foot is hurting and my knee is wrapped. Stop, Tay. And my knee is wrapped in some Saran wrap with some Aspirin cream on it. Like the intensity. Listen, the intensity of this league is different. It's different. You can feel it when you get on the court. It's not regular pickup. It's not. So yeah. But you're right, Stretch. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. I needed that laugh too, because bro,
Yeah, that was a funny one, man.
I needed that.
Everybody was like, travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty bad though. It was bad.
It was bad.
Referee ain't call it, baby, and you got the bucket. Count the basket, baby.
Yeah. It was bad though.
Count the basket.
Again, shout out to Mentality, man, Dave, John, Booty, Trig, X, all of them guys, Pollard, Denari, Dwight, Q, all of them. And I appreciate Damo for that too. He ain't had to this time. I know I traveled. I know I did.
Yeah, I definitely held you down, bro.
I appreciate you. But I like I said, when I did it, I felt it. Like I've been working on that too. But in that moment, yeah. Any more thoughts on our game before we go to the playoffs?
No,
I hate y'all, man. Which playoff game y'all want to start with? Because we got quite a few things that we could discuss with the playoffs.
Let's talk about this. Doc Rivers get a bailout first, since that's the last game that just finished playing.
I'll go first on that. Doc Rivers, we can't do this to Doc.
Right, Katie.
We can't do this to Doc, man. This is a travesty, man. He loses Dame. He loses. Like, come on, man. This ain't fair, bro. This is not fair, man. This isn't fair. Like, I don't know if you can sit here. Oh man, damn, Aaron.
That's when he fell. You remember when he jumped in and he fell on his side?
Oh man,
bro. We're praying for you, Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get better quickly, bro.
But like I just think this is tough, man. Like, this is injuries. You just can't control injury, man. You can't control injury. I don't know what Doc, or hell, even Adrian Griffin, if he was in this situation, I couldn't blame him for that. Like, unfortunately he's not, but I don't think I could really blame any coach for, guys having Achilles injuries. And then on top of that, all right, you're already shorthanded with those two. Then Bobby Portis goes and gets himself ejected tonight.
In the first 7 minutes of the game.
That was crazy.
Bobby, you can't do that. You gotta stay composed, bro. You gotta stay composed, Bobby. You smack the guy in the head, you push him. Granted, I understand the guy kind of started it because he was pulling his arm, which is crazy. He should have been ejected too, I thought. But Bobby, you gotta know the season's pretty much on the line here. And you got to keep your composure, bro. In these moments, the moment's too big for you to do that, man. Like, this ain't a regular season game. It's not the first game where you're going down 1-0. Like, you're down 2-1. It's historic that guys don't come back 3-1 very often. And right now, I'm not sure, with the status of Dame and Giannis, I don't know if that's definitely not going to be possible. Unless they come back and they just fucking put a miracle on it.
So for the record on their injuries, I think Giannis is a calf strain.
Yeah.
What you call it? Dame is a strained Achilles, bro.
They done, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think I honestly, guys, I don't think I risk that. I shut both down.
Thank you. Agreed.
Because that. We've seen it. Like I said, we've seen this shit happen before. We've seen it happen before when you messing around with them calves and them Achilles, man.
Don't play with those.
You know they'll pop. They will go. They will go. I don't. If I do it, you're down 3-1. That's the odds of you coming back are slim to none, especially with the way that the year is gone. Shut it down. You know, everybody get ready for next year. We charge up. We come into season. That way Doc's got a full training camp with the guys.
What are you talking about, Doc? What are you talking about?
Stop, bro.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? You think Doc Rivers about to be coaching Milwaukee next year?
Doc Rivers signed through 2026.
He gonna be.
They don't care nothing about that.
Job secure.
They're
not gonna, so what they gonna pay 4 coaches, bro? God damn.
We said the same thing. They gonna pay 3 coaches? Yes. They gonna pay 2 coaches? Yes.
Jesus
What are we talking about here? Milwaukee don't care nothing about that.
Doc Rivers' job is safe. Doc Rivers' job is safe. He's not going anywhere. But like I said, you know, you come into next year, you get ready for the next season, and then you take the league by storm. That's what you do. Don't risk these guys, because if you lose them, if they pop their Achilles this year, you can forget about next year. And then at that point, go ahead and fire Doc, because, well, actually, he might get him in the playoffs. You know how he does with no talent. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I say you shut those guys down. Shut them down.
Pacers won 126-113. They're up 3-1 now. I think this series is about over, especially if they don't come back. Any other thoughts? Middleton had 25, 10, and 5 on 9 of 22 shooting. Brook Lopez had 27 and 9 on 12 of 18 shooting, 3 for 5 from 3. Beasley had 20 on 8 of 12 shooting. I wanted to talk about the Clippers and the Mavericks.
All right,
honestly.
Let's get into that one. It was down 30.
And they came back. Shout out to Kyrie. Kyrie had 40 on 14 of 25 shooting, 6 of 12 from 3. Luka had 29, 10 and 10, 10 of 24 shooting, 1 of 9 of 3. This is he
was struggling today.
He was. Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively did.
Stats, did we lose you?
With 30.
Stats, what you saying now?
Hold on, Stats. Start over, bro.
You said Daniel Gafford and Lively.
Derek Lively only played, I think, 1 minute and 51 in the fourth combined. They had Maxi Kleber at center.
I don't know why they keep doing that, bro.
Well, he stretches the floor for it.
He stretches, and that's one of their best lineups. But what happened was Harden was getting to the rim. Well, not all the way to the rim.
You needed rim protection.
Oh yeah, Harden was on some
shit. You needed rim protection.
Yeah, and really, floaters are kind of shots you want guys to take because they're not easy shots. But I mean, those are just walk-in floaters too. He had 33. He had 33, 6, and 7. He's actually averaging 26 this series on 73 true shooting. He's been absolutely amazing. Paul George had 33, 6, and 8.
He was balling in the first half.
Yes, he was. I think the conversation that I wanted to have, y'all can get y'all thoughts on that too. I don't like Maxi Kleber. I understand it, but at some point, bro, Gafford's not a good perimeter defender at all, but he's a great rim protector. Yes, I think you need to play him more. But the philosophical question comes up with Luka, y'all. Is this level of ball dominance going to be, and I'm going to pull up his time of possession stats in the playoffs so far. Is his level of ball dominance, is that something that should change for them?
Yes. We keep having this discussion every year. Yes. And it was times where he could just get a damn ball up and let somebody else shoot it, bro.
So here's my question. And Damo Stretch as a coach, Damo as a player. What can you do? And please, in the comments, I would love your thoughts too. What can you do from a structured offense standpoint to make that happen? Luka doesn't move off the ball a lot. Like what he'll do is he'll come off from the baseline, come off curls and catch it at the top, but then he'll hold it. And that's not different than most stars, Most stars
Right.
hold the ball, so it's not just holding the ball. It's the dribble, pat, call for a pick, call for another one. Like, what can you do structurally to help him do that? If you can, I don't know. Maybe you can't, but what do you think?
Shit, man, I don't know, bro. Because my thing is that's part of what makes him great. So you're asking him to sacrifice part of what makes him great to let somebody else do something else that he probably don't even trust that much. I thought PJ Washington was playing pretty good. I thought not Damian Jones. What's that boy name?
Derrick Jones.
Derrick Jones.
I thought he was playing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why you won't? And they're leaving them in the corners.
Yeah.
They're leaving.
That's their strategy. The Clippers are sending shading help towards Luka, shading help towards Kyrie, and PJ,
They're
and
leaving them.
those guys are opening right.
Like what? For PJ and Derrick Jones to only have 9 attempts apiece, as wide open as they were this whole entire game, it's crazy. Like why they can't shoot 13 times?
Derrick Jones Jr. is not really a shooter though, and PJ Washington's been struggling, so they're open for a reason. The defense is giving him.
I get it, but shit, man. It was one stretch where Luka missed 7 straight times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what?
So I got the time of possession stats here. I'm here are the top 10. Jalen Brunson is at 10 minutes a game, which I'm
that's a lot too. That's a lot.
Luka's second at 9.3. Maxey is 8.7. Anthony Edwards is 8. Harden is 7.7. Murray is 7.2. Hallie is 7.1. Shea 6.6. Darius Garland 6.3. Dame 6.1. Those are the top in time of possession in minutes per game with the ball in their hands.
Wow.
So you make it at what you will, but I mean, they're 2-2. I don't know if Kawhi's going to come back this series. He probably shouldn't.
Yo, what's going on with his knee?
His knee, bro. Like
it keeps swelling.
I mean, he doesn't even look like himself, and he's in the game that he played in. Like, maybe, I mean, they actually look like they're flowing a little better in this series without him. So, just because he can't give you what he normally gives you, it seems. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I just Dallas, and I thought Dallas is missing Tim Hardaway Jr. Actually. Yeah. They need his shooting. They need his shooting to open up the court. Now he's gonna give up some back on defense, but they need that. And Lively's not good defensively. That's part of the problem.
No, he's not. He's not great.
Now, I mean, obviously he's a rookie too, so he got some. He's gonna gain
like 19 years old.
Yeah, he's young, man.
Right. But they need an active body in there, man. And he's.
I thought he played pretty well when he was in.
Yeah.
He had great energy. Great, you know what I'm saying?
He always has great energy, to his credit.
Like shit, Luka just gotta do something else, bro.
But I just don't know if can he play off the ball though? What can he do? Can he lower it? Can he
just get that bitch up and stand in the corner?
Yeah.
No, because he's not. Surprisingly, he's not a great spot up shooter. So there's that, or he hasn't been. And he doesn't
shoot him. Like,
right, he doesn't shoot him.
Every three he takes is a step back jumper, is a step back three.
Honestly, he probably should be a better cutter.
Yeah.
You could be a better cutter. That's how you get engaged off the ball, by cutting or screening.
In order for them to win a title, he's gonna have to get that average down from 34 to about 27, 28. Like he's gonna have to be in that range for them to win, bro. Like,
they need another offensive weapon for
yeah.
They need another one for that.
Well, you got Kyrie and him.
Not him and Kyrie, but I mean,
that's not enough in today's NBA. You need more than that.
so
You
you
can't
maybe
afford another one though.
you need another 20-point scorer.
Don't even have to be that. It could be 16 efficient. That's fine.
Is that can you get that out of Tim Hardaway?
Without giving up 20 on the other end? No. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. And he's inconsistent anyway.
Yeah, he's a streaky guy. I don't think you're gonna get 20 points from him a night.
A night, no.
A night.
I would think like how D'Lo is for the Lakers. That's probably what they need. Not a point guard because they got
him in because he's bad.
In Kyrie, but they need a wing version of him in that role. I think that would help them a lot. I don't know who that would be, but
it's not many of those.
Huh?
It's not a whole lot of those.
No. You're right. It's not a whole lot of those. I agree, but
someone like Miles Bridges would be decent in that role. I think like a third.
I don't know if he spaces the floor enough though. Really? And not Ingram. Ingram is too ball dominant. He doesn't do anything off the ball. That's his problem. That's why he don't fit with Zion. He don't really do much off the ball.
Well, do y'all think they'll win this series?
I don't know anymore. They don't have an answer for James Harden. Like,
yeah,
I think they
he's
still
been a top 2 player in this series, top 3 player. Like, they don't have no answer for him.
I think they still have a good chance. I mean, because honestly, guys, they were down by almost 30 points today, and they still almost won. Like, the Clippers played pretty much their best basketball, I thought.
They should have won. Dallas actually should have came back and took the lead. Kyrie had it going, and then Luka decided he wanted to shoot the next 3 trips.
I'm going.
I'm gonna do this.
Yo, he literally he actually took the lead for Kyrie. Kyrie had 40, bro.
Yep.
The lead for him.
Yep.
And then Luka comes down.
And then Luka came down the next 3 trips and said,
shoots him out of it.
Yep, shoots him out of it. And then fouled. And that was it.
I think Luka needs to emulate some of the other wings of his style, and there's not many who can do what he does, obviously. But study some cutting and screening from other guys who do that stuff off the ball. That's what he needs to do.
To be honest, and I'm not, just saying this just to say it, just to bring him into the conversation. But in all honesty, he probably needs to
study LeBron.
He needs to study LeBron.
Yep.
He does.
Because he cuts and he screens.
He cuts and he screens and he posts. Like now, he posts up too, and he should.
Yeah. He needs to do that more. We'll get to the Lakers and Nuggets actually, but I think he should do that more.
Let's not do that.
Bro, listen.
Oh no, we're gonna do it because Stats is foaming at the mouth right now.
No, I'm not.
He heard Jamal Murray might not play Monday, so he's like, "Oh shit, there's hope."
There is hope.
I think,
but I don't want to dive into that hope because it'd be a little glimmer of hope, and to real Laker fans like myself.
If you look at the report, if you look at the injury report, they got even LeBron and AD as game time decisions.
Yeah,
Jamal Murray's playing.
Yeah,
he's playing Monday.
But he has a calf injury too, and those.
I didn't know that. Well,
yeah, he has a calf injury.
I probably don't play him then if it's bad. Probably don't play him. I think they can still win the game without him, honestly.
Yeah, of course. They can still win without him. I wouldn't pick them to win without him, but they
No, definitely not.
I think what's intriguing to me about that series, though, y'all, the Lakers have been a better first half team than the Nuggets.
Yep.
They've been killing them in the first half. And then the third quarter comes, and then that's when it hits the fan. I want to shout out Anthony Davis. Y'all know he's one of my favorite players of all time. Everybody knows that. I love that dude. But at some point, we're just going to have to acknowledge how great this dude is. Anchors on both ends had 22 rebounds last night and 6 assists. And Darvin Ham decides to stop calling plays for him in the fourth quarter. If I was Anthony Davis, I'm going to hit Darvin Ham over the head with a chair. I'm sorry. There's nowhere around that. That has been your best player this series, Anthony Davis.
Yep.
He's been, and Jokic has been getting at him too. So they've been going at each other.
They've been battling. But he's canceling out the MVP.
Right.
Like, what more do you want? You know what I'm saying?
You can't ask for more than that. I think Anthony, the Lakers are shooting, and this is primarily Davis and LeBron because they live at the rim. But I think Davis is shooting a crazy number with Jokic, like in defending at the rim.
Yep.
They've been eating at the rim.
Yep.
You cannot ask more from Anthony Davis than he's done. All of the street clothes and all of the durability.
Yeah, we gotta stop calling them that. Ain't no more street clothes, Davis.
And I never called him that. I always thought it was
like 77 games, 76 games this year.
He played 70.
It was high.
It was 76.
Yeah.
And like he anchors the defense, bro. He's literally, I've said it before, he's gonna kill himself the way he's running around and throwing his body around out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Covers everything.
And I just think, the Lakers dug themselves a hole that's probably too much to come out of. But I just want to give Anthony Davis some flowers, bro. He's been amazing. Did y'all have any other thoughts on that series? It was another series that the Suns and the Timberwolves I wanted to talk about too. But oh no, this is the conversation. Okay, so this is the conversation that I
Bring it down.
So Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, they're playing right now. Actually, let me check the score. It's 31-28 Minnesota.
Yep.
Cat has 9 early. Jaden McDaniels has 8. He's been shooting shit out of the ball too.
Yep.
And has 3 points.
For
Phoenix, Durant has 10. Book has 9. Beal has none. Now, there's been an interesting philosophical conversation that I've seen about Steph not being in the playoffs, LeBron and KD about to go home.
End of an era, baby.
Okay, but here's my thoughts on that, and I want y'all thoughts. So please, in the comments, y'all put y'all thoughts. I think this says less about them as players and says more about the organizations and the lack of faith that they have in older players. That's what I think. And I say that because Steph, LeBron, and KD have all been top 10 players this season. To me. Now, your mileage may vary on that, but they've been top 10 players all season for me.
10-ish.
Okay, fine. 10-ish.
Okay.
But I don't think any one of them is less than 12. I don't.
Right. No one's lower than 15.
Okay.
Like, that's just fair. No one's lower than 15.
So I think this says less about the I think this says more about the organizations, not necessarily. And each of them have issues. Like, we may be overreacting to the Lakers because they're playing the champions and a great team. Yeah. I don't think the Warriors did Steph justice this year with the way they built around them. They just threw some slop out there. And
Sloppy Joe.
And Phoenix is interesting because they
panicked.
They did.
So I like to talk about the Phoenix stuff
real
fast.
Go ahead.
So we all know we all know their documented history of just chaos inside that locker room.
Yep.
Monty Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, like, we all know this stuff. So when you fired Monty Williams, you basically picked DeAndre Ayton. That's what should have happened. DeAndre Ayton don't go nowhere. Monty Williams leaves. You got KD. You got Booker. Now, we all kind of felt like you should have traded Chris Paul somewhere or did something else with him. But to bring in Bradley Beal was a reach. It was a reach. It was a big reach. And I felt like they could have got, a couple of players for Chris Paul, some depth, which is what they needed. Or just bring everybody back with Chris Paul playing point and just with a new coach. Because that's basically what you did when you fired Monty Williams. You chose the players. So ride with the players. But not only did you not ride with the players, you chose to get rid of the player who was probably your best uprising player that you had in your whole building in DeAndre Ayton.
Now,
And
now
you got
he
rid
has
of
flaws too, though.
Yeah,
I probably
he does.
he has
He
major
does.
DeAndre,
flaws.
I'm not saying
DeAndre,
he's
man,
great.
I don't love him, man. Like
That
I'll
mo-
never say that he was great because he wasn't living up to a number one pick height. He just wasn't doing that. But you also got rid of the only leadership that you had in the locker room in Chris Paul. You know, Kevin Durant, he leads more by example. Like he just wants to go out there and hoop. He's not a rah-rah guy. He's not going to talk to everybody. He just goes out there and he handles his business. You need leadership in that locker room, and now they don't have it at all because Vogel ain't it either.
yeah, Vogel was.
I actually think Vogel's a good leader. I think their problem is I do. I think their problem is offensive execution, which that is a Vogel issue because he's never been a great offensive coach.
Vogel hasn't been good since
Indiana.
I think he was good for the Lakers when they won the chip.
He had a great roster. He had a great roster.
He
wasn't good. He had a great roster.
But we've also seen coaches with great rosters trick up the church's money too.
Well, Joe Mazzulla.
Well, we don't know if he's done that yet.
He did it last year.
Okay.
Okay. Joe Mozzarella.
That's crazy when you think about it. The Heat were up 3-0 and lost 3 straight games, and then they anyway.
Yeah.
But I think organizations, the Suns specifically, and the Warriors, I think that they didn't do a good job building around Kevin Durant and Steph. I don't.
At all.
I don't.
And I think for the Warriors, when you let 7 at the time he was 35 or whatever jersey number his ass was wearing, when you let him walk out the door, you pissed away your damn dynasty. Now, granted, they won one later on, like 2 or 3 years later.
And I think he wanted to leave too, to be fair.
I mean, but shit, he wanted to leave because of Draymond.
Yeah. And that's part of it, Dom. I know you don't like to hear it, but at some point that Draymond is going to have to be addressed. I think.
Hell yeah, it got to be addressed. And
he got to be addressed where he missed 21 games, and most of those were not because of injury. Suspension. Like, I just think that yes, the new guard is coming. Hell, the new guard is here. Ant, Shea, Tatum, and Brown have been here. The Nuggets have been here. But
new sheriff's in town, man. Definitely.
It is. But I think that's less about I think that's less about Steph, LeBron, and KD than it is the organizations. That's what I think. That's my opinion.
Sure.
Well, we know the Lakers are a shit show. And they've been a shit show since the late great Mr. Bus died.
Yeah, man.
But I don't necessarily. Do you think roster construction is really the issue, though? I mean, there's some things that you could say, like
the way they run the franchise is the issue.
It is, yeah.
But also, if we're being honest, guys, like, I mean, when a 39-year-old guy is your best player or supposed to be your best player, it's gonna be tough, bro, because if this was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we're talking about this team probably being one of the best teams in the league because of LeBron. Like, we got to admit the impact, it's not the same. It's not. His 27, his 26 points, it just doesn't carry over the way it used to.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's, I mean, it's father time. Like, guys get older, bro. Like, it is what it is. It just is what it is. Like, you can't really escape that.
She undefeated, baby.
You can't escape it. Even Tom Brady, when he got older, when he won that championship with the Bucks, like, he couldn't have done that without the talent that the Bucks had. Like, he needed that.
And the following year, when they removed some of that, you saw what happened.
Right. Like,
appreciate you, see.
It just is what it is. He was able to step into yes, they were a below 500 team, but they needed somebody like him to be able to step in there with championship pedigree. Still had talent left. He's older, can't He's not as good as he once was, but he's still good enough to get it done. And he can step in around a talented group of young guys, and they went and got it done. LeBron, it needs to be kind of a situation like that. I don't know if this Lakers situation is like that. I think LeBron needs to be in a lesser role. Like he needs to be
in a lesser role with less money.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
goddamn,
you got to fill the roster with other guys, and that's going to take money.
You can't be paying somebody 40 years old $60 million a year. Like, I mean, that's just insane.
It's crazy.
It's insane, bro. It's
insane. They got some decisions to make this summer. D'Lo is going to test free agency. You know what I'm saying? I can clearly see a sign and trade deal coming with him. They got to find a way to get some help in there because AD clearly is your building block. But we gotta understand something. AD is 30 years old.
Yeah, 31.
He only got like 4 years left at this level, if that.
He's nearing the top of the hill. He's
got a lot of miles on that body.
Yeah, he's just about getting to the top of the hill, and then
he got a lot of miles on his body, man.
A lot of wear, a lot of injury. I don't know that AD's the type. I don't know if he has the body type to play until he's 39, 40 years old.
Right.
Like he's not. Right. That's not going to be.
I don't know if he can play like KG played. Like KG was still pretty good at 37. What was it, 36?
Yeah.
I
think defensively he could. He can't shoot like KG. He's a better scorer than KG, but he couldn't shoot like him. I disagree about the LeBron stuff only because age or not, the impact is top 10-ish level. The problem is I actually like how they built their roster. You got secondary playmakers in D'Lo and Austin Reeves. I think that part is helpful.
What about Taurean Prince?
I like the secondary playmaker and how they built it with D'Lo and Austin Reeves.
What about Gabe Vincent?
The problem is that the problem is that ultimately what it comes down to, especially if you're watching the games, they're still relying on him too much.
Too much.
That's the problem.
Well, I say he needs to be in a lesser role.
But I don't. So
let's look at another star. You need another bona fide star.
I don't even know if you need a bona fide star. I think you just need your role players to play better, like how D'Lo and Austin. Oh, like how D'Lo and Austin Reeves, they're better than role players, but how they played, stretch. How they played in game 4, that's the formula. D'Lo had 21, Reeves, I think, had 20, and they all can make plays. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you need. I mean, I think that the problem is finding guys to do that. So if you let D'Lo go, Reeves will be your secondary playmaker.
D'Lo's probably gone. I don't think they're gonna.
He need to be gone because what he did at the end of game 3, can't do that in no Laker jersey, bro. You can't do that. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw the game, but I don't think.
Talking about him sitting at the end of the bench.
Sitting at the end of the bench, everybody's in the huddle, even the guys that are hurt and injured. Everybody's in the timeout huddle. This dude is sitting on the bench. Got his knee pads rolled down to his ankles, eating snacks. Somebody said he was on his cell phone. During the damn timeout, bro.
Kobe rolling over in his grave.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. The women that Magic Johnson slept with rolling over in their grave.
Dr. Bus rolling over in his grave, man.
But I don't think they should go the third star route. I don't.
They need better role player route.
What if they can get Trae Young?
No, God, no.
I love Trae, but he don't do nothing off the ball either.
You want to take LeBron off the ball.
But Trae Young and AD is a great pairing.
Trae Young and AD. Oh my God,
that is a great pairing. However, Trae Young on defense, on the defensive end in the West,
Man, fuck that defense.
He's improved, but
Who he gonna check? Who he gonna check? Look at all the good teams. Look at all the good teams in the West.
In Minnesota, he will have to check. Conley. Conley.
But now remember, you also got Austin Reeves.
Yes.
Yeah. So then that means, to his credit, Austin Reeves has done a fantastic job on Jamal Murray this series. To his credit, he's done a great job on him. Stop. He has.
So what about? So I mean, can you just imagine Anthony Davis and Trae Young in a pick and roll?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Oh my God!
But it's not going to be that much different than LeBron and AD in the pick and roll. Right. The only thing that you would be able to do that you can't really do with LeBron and AD is switch, because usually those are guarded by two similar sized players, so they'll just switch it. You can't really do that with Trae. He will have to guard KCP on Denver.
That's food.
KCP? Nah, man.
KCP will eat off cuts and off spot ups.
That's food.
Yeah. Who's the other guard in OKC besides Shea? Giddey. They'll probably put him on Giddey.
If Giddey's there,
I'm giving Giddey a step. Like easy. Go ahead and shoot that broke ass jump shot he got.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit, Giddey. Shoot.
There's some matchups for him, but you're right with Austin Reeves, so that means you'll probably have to play Vando more. And which is fine.
Which is okay.
Because now you got Trae. Trae is definitely gonna juice that offense.
Yeah, so I can live with that if you find a way to keep Vando around. So you go Bron, Vando, AD, Trae, and Austin Reeves. I can live with that.
But Vando might have to go on a trade.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you can find a way to keep Vando.
Well, shit, if you can get Trae Young, then sayonara.
Well, what about Donovan Mitchell?
Again, he's a different type of player, but the same issues are presented. Those are the same issues. Again, that's not how you win titles.
I'd rather have Trae Young, because Trae can give you scoring and he can give you playmaking. Spider just gonna score.
Well, he can make plays too. He's a good playmaker, but he's not Trae.
He's not the level.
And to be fair, not many are Trae Young when it comes to playmaking.
Correct.
I just worry about in the playoffs, as we've seen role players, bro. We see Jaden McDaniels like
25. Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he just got a big contract, of course. But
Michael Porter, like classic example, Michael Porter going crazy.
Thank you.
He's earning every bit of that 160.
When you got your fourth and fifth guy, Michael Porter's the third guy on Denver, of course. But the point is, when you got your third, fourth, and fifth guys who could produce like stars every given night, but then your third, fourth, or your fourth, fifth, and sixth guys on the Lakers outside of LeBron, AD, and Trae Young, they can't do that.
Right.
That's what happened with Phoenix. That's not a sustainable method.
I agree.
Go get Dorian Finney-Smith. Go get him. Stop. Go get guys like that.
Bro, Stretch, what is wrong with you, bro? You don't like nobody. You don't want to get Dodo, man.
Dodo had his time, bro. It's over.
Stop, yo.
Stop. He shot 41% from three this year. Stop.
Yeah, come on back home, build a boys and girls club, and coach at Kings Fork.
Now you're trying to retire the guy.
Right.
You said coach at Kings Fork?
Yeah. It's over, dog.
Oh man.
Come on, coach. 15U BSL.
Yeah, we never get that nigga on the
Come on, get on the EYBL circuit, though.
Yo, that's sick, bro.
It's over, dog.
Yeah, it is. Stop. You gotta stop.
Okay.
He got some years left in him, man.
All right.
Somebody
get rid of Cam Reddish.
Somebody give Dodo that PJ Tucker deal, bro. That's what he deserves it more than PJ. PJ's stealing money.
He is stealing money.
Stealing money, man. PJ been done.
Any thoughts on Sixers Knicks before we go? Jalen Brunson had 47 tonight too.
Shout out to New York, bro.
Yeah, Kurt. I know Kurt. I don't know Kurt if you still here.
No shout out to New York. Shout out, screw Philly. Screw Philly. That's how.
Yeah, they went scoreless like the last 6.5 minutes.
Look at how
But
many.
not scoreless, but field goal. They didn't make a shot for the last 6.5 minutes of the game.
They got to be one of the worst rebounding teams. Like I'm curious to know what they're ranked in rebounds this season.
I think they were good in the regular season, but I think the Knicks were one of the best. The Knicks were one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league.
Right.
That's what they do.
I literally watched them give up like four offensive rebounds just in one play, in one possession. Yeah. I'm like, yo, this is insane, yo. Like,
in order to answer your question, yes, I do. Atlanta is going to trade Trae Young. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's over there. I think they're going to blow that whole shit up.
Yep.
DeJounte's out of there. One of them, if not both, is gone. If Trae stays, DeJounte's got to go, bro. You got to break that up because that's a horrible pairing. It's terrible.
Yeah.
They are terrible. You got to break that up.
They are pretty bad.
That was never a great idea. I think that's just something they just did. Like,
I think Jim Irsay did that for them.
Man, it was horrible. They are a terrible fit together. Terrible fit. They're actually better when one is not on the floor.
When one is not on the floor.
And that's how you know that they're not good together. DeJounte Murray still has this defensive reputation for some reason. But when you turn on the tape, it's just like, ugh.
It's not there.
Yeah.
And I love DeJounte, but
I don't.
I just,
man. I thought yeah, we know.
I don't.
Any other series we want to talk about?
You want to talk about Cleveland, Orlando?
Hell no. What a shit.
Although I don't know what the hell Cleveland's doing, but you better be careful.
Franz Wagner dropped 34 the other night. They beat him 112-89. I think JB Bickerstaff, I think it's time for him to move on. Because the same thing happens in every playoffs for them.
They've never addressed the issue, though. They don't have a third guy on the wing. They don't have a guy on the wing.
Right. There's the word, baby.
Stop. They don't have that, correct. Bro, I know Orlando has a great defense.
And they play with the two bigs. Like, I don't know too many teams playing with the two big lineup besides Minnesota.
I think the two big lineup is remember the Celtics made it to the finals with two bigs. The Bucks won the title with two bigs.
But they had two bigs, and one of their bigs could shoot though.
No, well, okay.
Same thing with the Raptors.
So you mean okay? Well, in that case,
also Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are both centers, bro. Like,
yeah,
they're not. There's not. It's not like it's a power forward center duo. It's not a Giannis and Brook Lopez. Like, those are two centers. Like, that's like that. I don't even know how you do that in today's game. And they're not really. And both of those guys aren't really. They can't stretch the floor really. They can't shoot. So it's kind of a shitty situation. At least in Milwaukee, Brook Lopez can shoot. And Giannis can score on the perimeter. He can put the ball on the floor, and get to the basket. So they're mobile. And Brook Lopez can stretch the floor and shoot. Like, so it's not even close to being the same.
Yeah, JB. I mean that two small guards and then two non-shooting bigs. I think Jared Allen's really, really good. Y'all know how I feel about him, but he might have to. He might have to be the one that's traded because
he got the most value.
Yeah. Just play him in center. You get a haul back for him. You can get a wing. You definitely can get a good wing back, but Donovan Mitchell might not be there. So
I don't think Donovan Mitchell gonna sign an extension.
Yeah.
I don't think he signs. I think Donovan Mitchell might be headed to New York
or LA.
Maybe, but I would go to New York.
Him and Jalen Brunson? No.
Him and LeBron and AD? That doesn't make sense either, really.
I agree. I wouldn't know. I don't listen. That 3-star stuff done, bro. It's done.
I think he's going. I think he's going to New York, bro.
I honestly think, if we're being honest, he should go to Miami. That might be the best fit for him.
I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think he wanted to get to New York in the trade, but
he did, and that's when they moved on Brunson.
Yeah, but I think he's going to New York, bro. I think he finds a way to get to New York. It's gonna be another fucking Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum situation, but I don't.
If he goes to New York,
I don't like it.
I just don't know why I don't know why they just like it's proven that just doesn't work, bro. Like the whole 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3" guard, point guard, shooting guard combo, like it just doesn't work, bro.
I agree with you.
It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. It hasn't. I haven't seen it work anywhere.
They do have a defensive wing to cover it, and OG, but if it's a trade, OG might have to go back in the trade.
Randall, well, it will be Randall first. Randall got the money,
right? But then
value-wise,
yeah,
I want OG. Like we talking about value, I want OG.
I'd rather have OG. Sorry, Julius.
Right, I want OG.
Thunder Pelicans thoughts?
Nope, trash. Blow it up. Pelicans, goodbye.
Yeah, that shit's over, man.
Goodbye. Blow it up.
I just don't understand. I've said it all season. Something is missing there. I don't know. Obviously, besides the point guard, we know they need a point guard in the worst way. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why this team is so good in the regular season, man, and then they don't necessarily make the playoffs a lot, but it just don't seem like the fit is there. It doesn't to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but
well, the issue is CJ McCollum, and then the other issue is Zion gets hurt at the wrong time of the year.
Man, he could have picked a better time, a worse time to freaking.
Like that's the issue right there.
You hate to see that, bro, because he was playing so good.
He was playing extremely well.
He was so good, man. He was on a hell of a stretch, and then, I mean, he wanted it, bro. He lost 25 pounds
during the season,
bro. He looked like he was in.
That's very hard to do.
Yes,
very hard to do.
Looks like he was
very hard to do.
He was playing well, and then that shit just happens on a layup, man, in a 40-point game. Like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah, I definitely felt bad for him, man.
It sucks because he's doing all the right things now.
Yeah, he left the hoes alone. You know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him, bro. I'm proud of him. Duke Nation, baby. What, you know, I ain't gonna say that.
Please don't. Any other thoughts before we end the show, man?
No, man, you know, look.
Good show.
If we learned anything, bro, you know, thank you, EJ. If we learned anything, bro, gotta leave them hoes alone, baby.
Okay. Brotherhood Hoop League, man, we are really outside. Like we the gym is packed, especially for them 10 and 11 games. The gym is packed. I was standing preparing for my game today, and you just look down. Yeah. I'm also shout out to Virginia Village too, man, and Finesse Dress.
Yep.
Finesse Dress was in the building again today.
Yep.
Shout out to Mike and Maddie.
Yep.
Shout out to Sick Mike, man. Y'all go check them out, man. 12975, man. Newport News, Virginia. But if you look, you stand in the door and you look, and it's packed.
Yeah,
listen, y'all, get on the bandwagon now. This league is going places. We are the best rec league here.
Well, I think that we can't call us a rec league no more. We're just the best adult league.
Okay, fine. Best adult league.
Yeah.
But that's where we are now.
Yep.
Get on the bandwagon now. That's all I'll say. Shout out to all players in the Brotherhood Hoop League, man. Coaches, Katie, Ebony, Mo, and the crew, everybody.
Yep, absolutely. I second those thoughts, brother. Damo, any final words before we get out of here?
Nah, man, appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate everybody hopping on tonight. Appreciate everyone who came out to the today to support the league. Man, be there next week, same time, same place. And appreciate y'all.
Hey, man. Well, you heard it, man. Heard it from the disciple himself. You heard it from Stats. And look, again, big shout out to Virginia Villains. Make sure y'all go check them out. And where my picture at? There it is. Bam. Make sure you check them out.
Ned, the Mavs are cooked.
Yeah, they're done, brother. 12975 Jefferson Avenue, Suite 101. That's in Newport News, Virginia. Make sure you tell them that the Number Street Podcast sent you. Shout out to Finesse Dress as well. Make sure you check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout out to Elite Solutions for all your trap house needs. Chaz, Fazilla, and I feel like I'm always missing at least one sponsor. Every time I do this, man, I feel like I'm missing.
You didn't say Finesse Dress, but I said Finesse Dress.
Okay. And Mikasa Realty. There you go. Yep, Mikasa Realty, LLC. All right. So that does it for another episode of the Number Street Podcast, man. For Damo the Disciple, Statman AJT, for Hollywood Mike, that's in North Carolina, on a rowboat to the Bahamas. I'm Coach Stretch. We'll catch you Wednesday night. Peace.